Hello everybody and welcome back to G for G Games for Gamers. I'm your host, Napalm Dawn, and today we are here in the week in Marvel Avengers Alliance, and today is now 2/6/15, and here we go. Today's background soundtrack is brought to you by all of the openings 1 through 15 for Bleach. A link will be in the description. So what have we got going on today? Well, there's some new things in the store, but we don't have any new content yet. I think a lot of people are expecting the new Spec Ops to drop over here, but there seems to be no sign of it. However, there were a lot of refresh issues going on in the middle of the evening tonight that made us think something was coming, but really, it's not a whole lot, but there's some stuff. In the store, we have a 64G gold item called the Bone Chiller. This is similar to one of the icicles that the Jotun use, and it actually made a recent appearance in one of the dailies. And this is actually one of my favorite animations in the game, is when the Jotun that used the Bone Chiller swing. It's like all in the wrist, and it's this heavy smack. So we'll be discussing the Bone Chiller. We have the Sticky Situation set available, and that is because Anti-Venom is on sale along with Volstagg and somebody else who will be getting into that. It consists of the Flare Launcher, the Netcaster, the Web Axe, and the Web Breaker. I happen to have the Netcaster myself, but I do not have the others. This is not a great set. Honestly, this set is probably not worth your money simply because of its synergy and how it works. The Bone Chiller might not be too bad, especially if you plan on using the weather control device. But let's look at the items. So we have the Flare Launcher, which hits one enemy, deals damage on the initial hit before exploding and then burning, so it's probably a little bit like the Rocket Pistol. It removes buffs, but it consumes the webs. It deals additional damage if the target has Tangled Web, and further additional damage if the target has Binding Web. Now this, of course, can be caused by Anti-Venom, Spider-Man, and those. You have the Web Axe, which is melee slashing. It exploits webs, it causes bleeds, and it applies exposed if the target has level 1 web, weakened if it has level 2, and disadvantage if it has level 3. So these two items right here actually don't have a lot of synergy with other pieces of the set, so it's not too bad. You have the Netcaster, which is one enemy, very low damage, ranged in gun, has a 1-round cooldown where these do not. So this is not spammable. This is what applies webbed, and if you have 3 Sticky Situation items, you get 1 follow-up, and if you have all 4, you get 2 follow-ups. So that could take you right to a stun if you run all pieces of the set. That's actually not too bad in the melee-heavy meta that we're facing of Gnolls, Iron Fists, She-Hulks, Pestilence Beast, Red Hulks, possibly hybrids, your Groots, your Gamoras. So much of what you have now is melee based, so this set is not particularly too bad. Then you have the Web Breaker, which you yourself are immune to webbed. You do off balance, and you gain rising up after you hit a web target. You gain wind up if you hit a level 2 web, and combat awareness if you hit a level 3 web. So this is not a bad item to follow up after like triple hitting somebody with a Netcaster. So this could be particularly good with the Tactician suit. If you're running all 4 pieces, you use the you proc the suit, you use the Netcaster, and then you use the Web Breaker after that. The Bone Chiller causes all enemies to be chilled and exposed. It's melee and it's ice. And we have Karolina Dean, another blaster. Man, we're getting a lot of blasters lately. She has poor health, poor stamina, very good attack, very good defense and accuracy, and really good evasion. She is flying. She is a Majestian. Chance to heal instead of taking damage when hit by energy attacks. She's immune to radiation, so this could be good against Red Hulk. And nearby energy attacks generate 1 stack of Imperium energy. Now, whether or not this is friendly or offensive or both, it remains to be seen. It's probably similar to Havoc's cosmic energy gaining. And let's go ahead and recruit her, and let's see her in action. So, as you can see, she's quite sparkly and rainbowy. Now, she is a runaway, so she's in the same group as Molly and Nico. Peacekeeping with S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't exactly what I had in mind when I told Nico we should give peace a chance. But if Nico trusts you, Agent, then I will too. Besides, if you're having Lolly on board, somebody has to look after her. She has like a big sister team up with Molly. So let's see if we can get some simulator action going here. Alright, so I plan on bringing Miss Marvel, and I plan on bringing her, so I don't want to fight a tactician. Let's see, we will go ahead. Who has energy? Alright, let's go with X-Ray, because I'm sure he has energy attacks over there. Alright, yeah, these guys are up because of their tech daily that I'm going through right now. God, I'm so sick of the Guardians enemies, man. I am just... God, the stupid infiltrators in there. Supergiant, Nebula, I hate them. I just hate them with such a burning passion. I'm so sick of fighting them. And Black Dwarf, at least Black Dwarf doesn't clear his debuffs and go immune to debuffs like he does when you normally fight. That's... yeah. Alright, so let's get some energy weapons over here. Alright. Well, let's see. We have the Ruby Quartz, which is energy and tech. We have the Blind Justice. Let's get that Bone Chiller out here so you can see what that looks like. Oh, that's right. You can't do the type ahead. I think it was a 250 something. See this guy's over here? The Emerald Prism? Yeah, keep a watch on that. I have a really, really good idea for a team up, and it's going to involve that Emerald Prism. So stay tuned for that. Alright, Mr. Bone Chiller, there you are. Now, of course, this has no synergy with anybody in the group, but I wanted to show it to you. So we have the weather control device. Let's get another energy. You know what? Let's get the rectifier. Let's see how the rectifier works with her. There you are. So we have Ms. Marvel, we have Karolina, in all her rainbow sparkle poniness. This is one of the favorite Bleach intro musics from the early set. Alright, so let's go ahead and lead with Photon Blast. So, looks like, wow, that's an interesting animation. I could see that being kind of laggy to fight in PvP over there. So I'll go with Absorb Energy. And let's go ahead and hit him with Pre-Strike. Alright, so here's her level 1. Beautiful Beam. Hits one enemy. 100% chance to hit, 26% chance to crit, probably because of my rectifier. Reduced potential, chance to lock out melee or range or buff or debuffs on herself. Imperial energy, her attack is increased. Nearby energy attacks generate stamina. We've seen that already. she gains perfect shot and she gains breakthrough. That's pretty strong. Of course, it's not going to do anything to X-ray. So there's the rectifier. And here's the bone chiller. You wield it on the agent differently than the Jotun does it. The Jotun kind of sidearms it. Wow, that's some pretty good stamina over there. And there's Miss Marvel. And there's the Ruby Quartz Rifle counter, which of course isn't going to do anything, but nice heal. And oh, there goes Karolina. So there's a... Wow, that's a nice combo. Look at her go, man. Just lifting off. Alright, so Miss Marvel, of course, has some radiation energy. We're going to go ahead and do a brawl, just because we know Photon Blast isn't going to do anything. Look at that hit. That's a solid, solid hit right there. Another decent one. Honestly, I think maybe I have backburnered Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel a little too much. She is pretty good. Okay, so let's go with somebody who will not be immune to energy. Haha, yeah, Proxima. She's one of my favorite ones. Corvus is okay. I really hate Supergiant with an absolute passion. Black Dwarf, I don't mind too much now that he doesn't clear his debuffs. And, God, Supergiant and Nebula, I hate them so much. Let's see. Ultron, Hemorrhagic Wave, Adamantium Body. Alright, we'll get another fight in over here. This time we'll fight Ultron. There's no strings on me. So, did anybody see the news today that there is going to be an all-female, gigantic all-female, like, Avengers team for the Secret Wars? And, man, the people that I saw in that poster was... It was just like everybody was like She-Hulk, it was Medusa, there was Firestar, there was Hellcat. Man, look at that Ruby Quartz Rifle set Karolina up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit him with a Photon Blast. And there goes Karolina again. Man, she's just infinite stamina there. And let's lead with the Blind Justice, see if we can't get some extra attacks going here. And we combo broke that because of the suit. That's brilliant. Why is she... That's weird. Oh, hey, that's interesting. I think Ultron maybe went to counter with an energy attack. I combo broke it, but she still gained her stamina. Really, really neat. Really, really neat. Wow. It's sort of Nova's animation there. It's like a little bit Molly and a little bit Nova. Man, that's stamina. Look at that. Wow, look at her go. Using her on defense is really going to piss a lot of people off. Maybe her and Rescue would be an interesting team up. Alright, so we're going to do Hidden Potential. And we're going to fist them. And we're going to use another energy weapon over here for the kill. Too bad that wasn't health. Man, if that was her healing on that, like that stamina, boy, that would be killer. Alright, so there's Karolina in action. And, of course, today's daily is tech. And it is our Guardians people. So, you know what? Leave in the comments below, who are the people you like facing the least when it comes to these dailies? For me, it's definitely these guys. I would rather fight the Norse gods and, like, you know, Loki, and I would rather face them. I'd rather face, you know, other tech ones and the generic Hydras and Jotuns. I would all definitely rather face them every day and 4 times on Sunday than these guys, because I hate Nebula and I hate Supergiant. Corvus is okay with me. Proxima I usually like because I have the Tactician suit. Black Dwarf, I deal with him a little bit better now. So, there you go. There's the week in Marvel Avengers Alliance. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look at my channel, I have a video up for a web browser game called Therian Saga. My general verdict was I was not too impressed. And not too sure what's coming up with the channel. I would like to do the Spec Ops when it arrives. Maybe do a team up around the Emerald Prism and another Runaway. So if you guys have any idea where I'm going on that one, and kind of put that together, Emerald Prism and a Runaway, what am I going to do? So leave your comment below and see if you can guess it before the next video comes out. Stay tuned, everybody, and take care here on G4G, Games for Gamers.